In this first of the economics lessons, we'll be looking at marginal analysis. Open any economics textbook and you'll see data in tables, charts, and formulas. In this lesson, we'll be doing the same. We'll find that the marginal analysis perspective can be represented in any of those three ways, and that it takes some getting used to be able to switch from one to the other and realize you're thinking about the same problem, but just doing so in a different way. In the narrated lecture, we'll start with that, and you'll see that work developed in multiple ways, but I think you'll really get the learning when you're solving exercises on your own and in a spreadsheet, moving among those different representations. Marginal analysis problems involve looking at a situation and understanding at what point do you stop making a profit if you continue doing things. The marginal part is at the margin. If I produce one more product or do one more project, will it be profitable for me? There's a general sense that in the beginning, you start reducing costs as you learn how to do something better, but then over time, costs start to rise if you continue production in any period because you start to reach certain natural limits, whether it's of raw materials, of labor, or it could be of space. And in that situation, you can be busy, 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 and find that you stopped making money at some point before when you stopped producing. And if you're tracking your costs and if you're thinking about things carefully, the marginal analysis perspective will give you that clear understanding of where you should stop producing, where you should stop saying yes to customers. And in the mechanics of what we're doing, we'll be shifting into a spreadsheet and making sure you're understanding how to represent things in tables and how to implement the formulas. The difficulty some students have is partly shifting back and forth between the different representations, which is something you'll need to get good at in general in economics, which applies those different perspectives to a variety of topics beyond marginal analysis. But within the marginal analysis context, the key thing is to understand the difference between marginal costs and variable costs. I won't go into it here in this introduction, but as you're going forward into the lesson, make sure that you listen carefully and think carefully about both what those concepts represent and how to implement them in your solutions. The key final point would be, as you're going through and thinking about this, recognize that this is an opportunity for you to get secure on the basic issues of marginal analysis. In the next lesson, we'll be carrying all of that material forward, but then we'll be introducing the additional element of calculus. So get secure on the basics, and we'll save the calculus for the next lesson.